Yo, hope you're having a dope day and thank you for tuning in. This is the first inaugural Sneaker Fantasy Draft Air Max edition. And I'm Chris Chu and he is Lawrence Hopkins.
What's going on?
Before we jump into it, please be sure to check out our podcast channels. There is the Sneaker Podcast by TSP and True to Size by Canada Got Soul. So Lawrence, who do we have joining us today?
Oh, baby, Chris, here we go. He is the voice behind the Sneaker Dads podcast, proud procurer of all things dope and retro, and is said to know the whereabouts of the Philosopher's Stone. Our first drafter is none other than John Ratner, a.k.a. Heads Ain't Ready.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for having me.
Of course, John, you are proud captain of Team Wear Everything, but is there an Air Max model that you would never wear?
Ooh.
I have a couple denims I haven't worn, but they're hopefully going to come out for Air Max month. Have no, not in terms of value or rarity, unless it's going to fall apart. But I do have a couple that I'm hopefully going to break out, or else I'm going to violate my own wear everything.
Yeah, you might have to cancel the podcast if you decide to not wear them. But we will move on. Next up, she has one of the most diverse Air Max collections in all of Toronto. She is also allegedly the secret sixth member of the Spice Girls. Say what up to my big sister, Mare, a.k.a. Hardy Girl.
Hey, y'all.
Mare. Ooh, I'm excited for this one. We know you are an Air Max head, but what percentage of your collection is actually Air Maxes?
Ooh.
Probably 70%.
70%.
Damn.
That is a high number. And
Good numbers.
It is a good number. The way that you had it ready is also very impressive.
I recently made a list, so
Of course
I'm pretty
you
familiar
did.
with my collection.
Of course you did. And finally, he has a resume longer than a receipt from CVS and probably has worked with your favorite brand's favorite brand. But did you know he also has one of the world's largest collections of dog-shaped coffee mugs? Our final drafter of the night, from my list at least, is the homie Nick Ingball.
What up? Thanks for having me.
Of course, Nick. We'll get to the dog-shaped coffee mugs later, but we're going to keep it simple. Are you going history or hype tonight?
I'm almost always leaning towards history.
It would be weird if you weren't on the sneaker history side.
Yep.
Chris, who do you got for us?
Well, this next guest is a talented designer who has shown us that your truth is a powerful and affecting work of art. Welcome, Judina, better known as Jewberry to the close friends. Jew, your artistic eye affords you a specific point of view. Will you be picking for best shoe available or weaving a beautiful tapestry of pics that will make all the sense once the final piece is added?
Those were too many words. What's the question?
What kind of shoes are you going to pick?
It was too many words.
Oh, man. It's going to go with probably sentimental.
Sentimental. I like that strat. Next up, he is my brother from another mother, the hostess with the mostest from the Sneaker Podcast, radio broadcaster official, potential dark horse drafter, Mike D.
What up, everyone?
Mike, since you work for the brand with the three stripes,
Yes, sir.
will you be aiming to disrupt or astound with your sneaker picks?
I think astound is a great way to put it, my friend. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone here. I hope to make everyone very, very happy or sad. You know, so we'll go. I'm in very, very, very good company right now, so I'm a bit worried when I jumped on this call.
Indeed. Now that we've met the participants, how about we go over the rules, Lawrence?
Yes, sir. The rules of the draft are simple. We will select the draft order live on this stream, and we'll follow that order in a snake fashion after that. You will have 45 seconds to make your pick, and if you fail to make a pick, we will make one for you. You don't want that. You may not choose any sneaker that was not released to the public, and you may not choose an alternate year for a sneaker that has already been selected, i.e. once Air Max 90 Infrared is off the board, it is off the board from every single year. After the draft, we will leave it up to the listeners and watchers to decide who has the best starting 10. Chris, get to the order. Let's get into this.
So we're gonna do a random pick for the first selection. As you can see, we have all the names written down on these little bits of paper. Into a Canada Got Soul hat they go. And the first pick, the first selection for tonight will be made by
Sid.
John R.
All right.
Excellent. Second pick goes to Jew. I don't know if you can see that. There you go.
Very nice.
Third pick, Hardy girl. Then Mike D.
Oh, man.
Man, how am I going to follow that?
With the last pick, it will be Nick Ingball.
Nick, I think you'll be okay, my friend.
Hope so.
Chris, before we get started with these drafters, would you want to go first? I feel like the pressure of having to choose first overall pick is just too great.
It's too great, and I feel like the pull between going original classic and super hype, very sought after, is going to be too hard. It's just too difficult.
There's going to be so many assumptions made about John Ratner right now, because if he goes history, then everyone's going to say, woo, history. And if he goes hype, everyone's like, boo, hype beast. So no pressure, John, but 45 seconds is now on the clock. What is going to be the first overall draft pick in the first inaugural second sneaker draft, Air Max edition?
No discussion. History hype. That'll come later. History. There'll be time for history all night. Going with the chlorophyll Air Max ones.
Oh, baby.
Personal favorite.
Very
I don't
nice.
own them.
Very
That's what I
nice.
picked it.
I'm
Chlorophylls
definitely
are off
going to
the
misspell
board.
chlorophyll.
Just put Borophyll.
Just put green.
Close enough.
All right, Jew, with the second pick in the inaugural sneaker fantasy draft, Air Max edition, what are we going with?
I'm going to go with the grail I will never attain, and it's the Parapata Cherrywood.
Man, Mare is crying.
Ah.
Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, there she goes.
Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't following her.
Mare, I'm going to assume both of those were on your list, right?
Based on my strategy, yes, they were in my top zone, of course.
Top zone.
But everybody's.
It's
I mean, they're got to
intense.
be everybody's.
She has zones. All right, Mare. The world is watching. Everyone wants to know, what are you choosing in the first round?
I am choosing the Air Max 1 Atmos Elephant OG,
I do like that.
Very nice.
my favorite shoe.
Now, if I make any mistakes in the spelling of the name, feel free to correct me. In terms of Air Max hosts, I am probably one of the poorest choice to be doing this, right? I'm not Air Max literate.
Tinker was not available, so you were the next best option. So it's all good.
I know who's in the speed dial now.
All right, Mike D, you can't choose the ZX Aqua, so what are you going to go with instead?
You're right. I can't, but I am going to continue the Atmos wave and go with the Atmos Nike from 2003, the Air Max 1 Biotech.
Wow. Great pick. I feel like I can see most people writing down or researching on their laptop, which is
It's
good.
going to be
I like the
very
involvement.
hard.
Yes. All right, Nick, with the last pick in the first round, what are you going with?
All right, I'm going to go with the Kashima Antlers Air Max 97.
Ooh, wow. Good friend of the show, Alvin, wore those the other day, actually.
I saw that.
Yes, he
It was,
did.
it was a nice reminder for me.
Strong pick.
So Nick is just going through Instagram, Air Max month posts, picking his pairs. All right, so because you are the last drafter in the first round, you're the first drafter in the second round. Nick, what are you going with to start off the second round here?
All right, I'm just going to go classic Air Max 90 infrared.
There it is. I'm surprised it took that long. I'm surprised, but
I'm
not surprised,
surprised.
Chris. What do you think about the first round there, Chris?
I feel it was influenced by the first two picks of the draft.
Yeah.
Once people went big, you kind of had to follow suit. Just a reminder, picking Air Max 3 Radiant Red is not allowed.
My
Thank
friend
you for
Sean
the-
would have something to say about that.
That's why he's not here.
That's right.
We love Uncle Sean.
He
though.
actually,
Yeah, we do love
declined
Uncle
the
Sean.
invite. That's why he's not
Of
here.
course he did.
He said, "Have your people talk to my people," and we don't have people, so that's where the deliberation ended.
See,
But
that's
anyways,
very Sean thing.
Mike D, what are you going with for your second round pick here?
Now, this might make someone very upset or anyone very upset, but I'm going with the Air Max 90 Cause Black and Volt.
Ooh, wow.
It's okay. I can just go look at my real pair.
Oh,
Okay. I'll
Somebody's
still cry
already
about not
salty.
having a pair.
Slight
Wow.
flex.
Slight flex, but lots of salt coming from Mare's screen over there.
Mare, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Surprised you didn't show it.
Yeah.
For real,
Right.
right? I'm surprised you
Boom!
don't have them already.
Boom!
Like, oh, you mean this one? Oh, you mean this one? This was your first round pick?
I can see that happening a lot.
Got the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, right. She
Oh.
has everything in the first 2 rounds. So,
No, I don't. I literally only have one of them. Not two.
all right, Mare, it's your turn. What's next on your draft list there?
The OG Air Max 1 Red 87s.
Great pick.
Great pick. Off the board. Jew, no pressure. But you had a really good first round pick. What are you going with now?
I feel like I just started with a huge one, and now I'm just trying to figure out my next one. I'm gonna go with the very simple but still hype. It's a Para purple denim.
Nice pick.
So, Chris, to answer your question about artistic weaving tapestry, I
Yeah.
think you're right in the tapestry there. She is weaving quite the intricate pick so far.
I mean, when I was looking at the potential Dewberry picks, I was like, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be something that we couldn't figure out in our own brains. So, a lot of words make sense.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Good words.
All right, John, you're the last pick of round 2. What are we going with here? It looks like you're writing down your picks there, I think. So what are we going with?
Well, I get 2 in a row, right? So I'm
Yes,
gonna
you do.
go with the Air Max 1 Blue, sometimes known as Royal.
Good.
Just to lock that one in, my favorite Air Max, before someone else takes it. And I need 1 second on this one.
Time. You got the full 45-second shot clock there.
Ooh, 45-second shot clocks.
2, yeah. We could sit here for a minute and a half, John.
Neon 95s.
Oh, that's a big one off the board.
D-gone.
Back
There you
to
go.
My goodness.
Oh
That first
my
overall
gosh.
pick is paying off for John. He has a great starting 3 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Claps all
Very
around.
nice.
All right, Jew, you've had only a little bit of time to decide here, but what are you going with in the 3rd round?
I'm gonna go with the Air Max 98 Gundam.
Ooh.
I like that one. One
Well
of my favorite
played,
sneakers.
Jadina. Well
Good choice.
played.
Gosh, I love all the picks so far. I'm just looking at the draft board, and I know Chris, you love that pick as well.
I actually know all of these sneakers, so we're in a good spot right now.
We're not into round 8, 9, 10 yet. There's no obscurity yet. Just wait. Just wait. All right, Mare, what's next on your list?
I'm going with the Atmos Animal OG, the whites.
Ooh.
The ones, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not the
She
95.
saw me pause.
She saw you
Not that I-
stutter. We might have a full Atmos lineup from Mare when this is all said and done. We're gonna. Mike D, you feel intimidated yet?
I told you as soon as I entered this room, I felt intimidated. But with this one, my next pick is going to be the Air Max 95 Meta sneakers.
Oh,
Number
a good one.
95.
very similar to the neon.
Similar, yet
I like what you did there.
Yes, loophole.
Yeah, I
Loophole.
like the loophole. The
Effective
loophole.
loophole.
Loophole's okay. All right, Nick, you got 2 picks in a row here. What's your choice to end out round 3?
All right, I'm going to go with the Air Max 90 Huffquakes.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, very nice.
Now, has this awakened everyone else to the Huffquake line?
Yeah,
We'll soon find out.
just that name is
It's a great name.
great
Yeah.
name.
And with your first pick in round 4, Nick, what are you doing?
All right, I think I'm going to go off character and go with the Off-White Air Max 97s.
Oh, no, 97. Chris's jaw just looked like it hit the floor.
I know. I didn't think it was gonna go that way.
No.
Me neither.
All
All
right.
right, Mike. You see where this is starting to go now. It seems that the collaborations are starting to come back. Are you going the same route here, Mike?
Here we go. We're going with the Air Max 97-1 Sean Waterspoon.
Oh, oh my goodness. It's crazy how you forget about pairs when you're doing this. And then
It's-
someone chooses the Seans in the 4th round.
It's
the
crazy that you
4th
held
round.
off this long, Mike.
Yes.
To be completely
that.
honest, on my list, it was number 1.
Yeah. If you guys could
The game
see
plan is gone.
The late night messages that Mike sends me about Waterspoon. Woof.
Yeah.
Graphic.
It gets naughty.
Mayor, so speaking of all this, is there a strategy here? Or is your lineup stuff that you think is going to go quickly, or stuff that you want to make sure you can snatch up? Like, what's the balance here between the two?
Well, everybody else needs to like go off the call before I tell you my strategy.
okay.
Throw me
Okay,
round 4.
fair enough.
La,
Fair
la,
enough.
la, 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 la.
Fair
I'm
enough.
playing this like I'm going to own these. So
Okay, fair enough. We won't have to divulge the secrets here. We'll wait till we're done. What's
It's
your
an
4th
actual
round
long
pick?
list.
my 4th pick is the Patacords.
Ooh.
To be fair, if you had watched the Air Maxness, did that come out yet, El Doggy?
No, it did not.
Oh, well then good. Now nobody can know. But you'll see the
Comments?
strategy revealed there.
That's why they didn't steal it from you. They didn't know that was high on your list.
My top 3.
Yeah. Jew, it's been a while. What's going on? What are we doing?
All right, I'm gonna go with probably a bit of a sleeper hit, but I'm gonna go with the Size Air Max Light collaboration, the Easter edition
Oh my goodness.
Purple Violets from 2013.
You got that, Chris?
Yeah.
If I asked you to draw that shoe, would you be able to draw it?
I actually owned them at one point.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
nice.
apologize for testing you.
Learn.
All right, so John, you do have 2 picks in a row here, but we're going to have a small break between the 4th and 5th round. So just give us the 4th round pick for now, and then we'll get the 5th one after.
Well, I have to pick it because it's here. I don't have it. I probably never will, but it's a great shoe. Para Amsterdam Air Max 1s.
Good pick.
For the record, that was my first overall pick. If I was in this, Amsterdam's was first overall for me.
Can you believe it went in round 4?
No,
No,
I cannot.
I had to pick it.
it's an aberration.
I cannot. All right, Chris has a little curveball for you guys now. So this may shake things up a little bit. If you watch the other sneaker draft that we did, then you might have an idea of what's coming.
Yeah,
But,
you're not gonna
Chris-
like it.
Chris, hit him.
So we're gonna ask you a little quiz question. Whoever wants to answer first, just yell out Air Max. How about that? And then we'll determine if your answer is correct. If you get this answer right, what you can do is swap your pick within any of the previous 3 rounds. So either round 2, round 3, round 4.
No first round picks will be exchanged.
No,
That's too
first round picks.
sacred.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
can
great
pick
rule.
someone else's shoe and swap selections with them. Okay? So, question number 1. What year did we officially start celebrating Air Max Day?
Air Max
Air Max.
Oh,
Ooh,
yo,
John,
go
I
for it,
think
John.
First. Yeah.
2016.
That is
Ooh,
wrong.
that is
You
incorrect.
forfeit all your first 4 picks.
Nick, you chimed in second. What is the
I'm
right
going with 2015.
That is also incorrect.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Air Max.
That's what I thought as well, actually. And Chris told me the question. Does anyone else want to take a stab at it?
Air Max. Air Max.
Yes, go for it, Adidas boy.
Yeah. for real.
2017.
No.
Also
Air Max.
incorrect.
I got it.
Okay, Jew.
2014.
Yes.
There we go.
We were running out of years, people.
Yeah, guys, like, come on. Process of elimination.
I was supposed to get it wrong.
That is true.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Jew, you have won. Which sneaker would you like to swap for somebody else's?
If any, actually.
If any, you don't have to.
You know,
Maybe you just want to show that you knew the answer and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna stick with my selection actually.
Ooh.
It's
Maybe-
hard.
Everybody's selections are very solid, but
Right.
know,
but,
so
but
might
you
as
prefer
well.
yours. You think
I
you're
do
going to
like
win
mine.
this.
But mine is the best, so I
Mine
don't
is
want I don't want any of your guys' garbage. You can keep it.
Classy move right there.
Well done, Jew. You get a
Yes.
gold star for sportsmanship. We'll see if that's holds up
Sportsmanship
later on
award.
in the.
we'll see if I just screwed myself. But
Yeah.
let's do this.
Okay, John, with your second pick in a row and first of the 5th round, what are we doing?
Getting tough. I'm going to go with the AM90 Warhawks.
Ooh.
That would have been probably my top 5 as well. I love that shoe.
Is it Warhawk or Warhawks?
It's with an H and an O and an R and an E.
H and O. Let's
Anyways.
move along.
Jew, with your 5th round pick, after taking home the participation award of the year, what are you doing?
I think one of my other favorites is the Urwa Dragons Air Max ones.
Nice.
There's so many. When we started this, Chris was like, it's 10 rounds. I was like, is there enough? And he immediately yelled at me. Like, bro, come on now.
There's so many Air
There's
Maxes.
so many.
Did I spell this right? No.
Urawa?
there's a W in there.
URAWA.
URAWA.
Urawa. Yes.
We'll go with that one.
Okay, Mayor, what are we doing here? 5th round.
I am going to go with the shoe I search for in my size every single day for 2 years. And I failed every day. And it is the Air Max 1 Clark Kent's.
Ooh, yes.
A great shoe.
Great shoe.
Anybody have a size 7 or 7.5? Hit me up.
Holler. Yeah.
Maybe, I feel like Clark Kent is probably the only one. And I mean Superman. Like he's
No, I
probably the
asked.
only
Oh,
one.
yeah, no. Because I asked Clark and he doesn't have any.
You know,
That's
this is
a
the only
flex in
place
itself.
where we make dreams come true. You wanted that shoe, you got it.
It's under your seat.
It's an NFT version.
Wow, it only took 5 rounds for an NFT reference. That's a record probably. That's good.
We're on trend.
All right, Mike D, what are we going with in the 5th round?
We're taking it back to 2004. The Air Max 90 Dave's Quality Meats Bacon.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Good pick.
In the 5th round.
Let's do that.
Wow.
That was my next pick. Good job, Mike.
Oh, that was John's
Sure.
next. Wow. Stolen. All right, Nick, 2 picks in a row here. What are we doing to end off the 5th round?
All right, I'm going to go. Let me make sure this is not up there yet. The Para Air Max 95s.
Oh, it is not. Is that the Running Man? Can we call it the Running Man, right?
Yeah, yep.
I picked those up for anybody locally from Toronto. I picked them up from Sivu Play for $40, and I sold them for $100 a couple of years later. That's my sad story for the day.
Right. It started off really happy. And then
I know.
It
Yeah,
Just
did,
took a dive.
yeah.
it was a big cliffhanger at the end. I know. All right, Nick, to start off the 6th round here, what are we doing?
I'm going to go with the Opium Air Max 180.
Yes. Wow, what a good shoe. Joel wore those today. Maybe he's on Joel's Instagram now.
Hashtag searching. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, very good. I feel like everyone's starting to strategize a bit more, diving deep into their lists.
Yeah.
A little less chatter.
Yeah, for real. There was a
Yeah.
lot of shit talking in the first 2 rounds, and now it's gotten a little
Getting
bit
down to
quiet.
it.
Yeah,
Calm down
everyone's
a
getting
little bit.
real serious. Mike, what are we doing here?
I think it'll be the first of its silhouette in this one. It is the Nike Air Vapor Max Cactus Plant Flea Market.
Oh, wow.
Little Vapor Max action.
Yeah, we needed some Vapor Max action. More air.
Agree. Whoa. Whoa.
Air, what are we doing? Are we staying with Air Max 1s? Can we just assume that all 10 rounds are going to be Air Max 1s from Air, or?
Funny you ask. I'm going with the Air Max 97 Silver Bullet.
Oh man.
Great
my
pick.
God.
In the sixth round.
Holy God. Very nice pick. Very
In the
nice pick.
Sixth round. I feel like anybody who didn't pick that shoe is kicking themselves right now.
That's how I'm feeling right now because that was actually my next.
Oh,
right.
Next
no.
one. So
Wow.
I'm furiously going through my list, and
Wow.
That
you know
pick
what, I'll-
swap would have helped right here.
Yeah, for real.
I'll go with the para Albert Heijn in this
Oh.
case.
Oh man.
Yes.
I think you made up for it.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
I think so. Yeah.
Come back stronger.
No kidding.
Love that shoe.
I'm gonna misspell this. Hit like this, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks very
First
close
try.
to correct. John R., we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. What are we doing here in the sixth round?
I'm going personal favorites the rest of the way if I can. Air Max 1 to 6.
Wow.
Good pick. Great pick, John.
In the sixth round, no less.
Montreal says,
Just because you guys don't have a cool nickname doesn't mean you don't have to hate on it. Whatever.
We just say our city name. What's up?
Okay, and to start off the seventh round here, John, what's it going to be?
The Adidas Montreal.
Oh, too many.
He is stressed.
I like it.
I like it too.
Has it been 45 seconds?
Not quite.
Oh, Mike is calling the clock.
Right?
This day to go pick the neons, Mike. Those are neons. Come on. Gonna go with we need a clock so I can pick this. Air Max 1 Kid Robot.
Oh, man.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Wow. I saw a couple of head shakes. I feel like that
Yeah,
was on a couple of
That was a good one. That was a good one. Did
Very
you
Can't
you
go
already know what you were gonna pick, but you just held it to the last
Yeah.
second?
I went to my blue highlighter, hype, expensive, rare list, and it was still there. So there's a couple left on there.
Blue highlighter, expensive, rare list. He has a segmented list. I feel like Mayor does as well of different types of. Look at that! Oh my gosh, John, love you to bits. Jew, what are we going with to start off the seventh round for you?
I'll go with the Air Max 90 moon landing.
Good pick.
The fun story about that one for me that does have a happy ending was that was an outlet pickup. $110.
Wow.
Nice.
Bought 5 pairs that day.
Whoa.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I gave them all to people for retail.
Like,
There
For
you
real
go.
retail, Mayor. I didn't sell them to you, Mayor.
You did sell them to me. No,
Did
that was the six. No, that was the
For
six.
resale.
That was the Air Max one.
For
was-
retail times 5.
The
$20
moon
over
landing,
retail.
Everybody got for retail.
Nice.
And
Very
no
nice.
one's here to deny it, so they can't. Anyways, Mayor, what are we going with to start off the seventh round?
I am going with the Air Max 90 Atmos duck camos.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, there that goes.
Which one? So there's several
Good
different
one.
camos.
It's a good one.
The orange one then. Perfect.
Oh, the black. Oh, geez. I have the orange ones. They're nice too, but
Maybe a 10th round pick. Once again, it's a
Right.
full list of Atmos for Mayor. That's very unsurprising. Mike D, what are we going with in the seventh round?
We are getting low on this list here, people.
Mm.
I think I'm going to go with the Air Max 1 Bread Nike ID.
Oh, yeah.
Bread. Well, there's an actual bread.
There's
Well-
the Valentine's Day pair, right?
Right.
Mm.
With the
Technically, IDs are not allowed.
Okay, then we'll go with the Valentine's Day one. Bread. Air Max 1 Bread.
Air Max 1 bread. Fair enough.
There you go.
Mike, I noticed that when you said we're getting down on the list, Mayor aggressively shook her head.
Of
no.
course. 50-something picks.
40 shoes left on my list.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Mayor
3
is
strikes,
very
brand.
Mayor's going to
Very
stay on after everybody leaves and go 42 rounds and everyone else. Nick, 2 picks in a row here. What are we doing to end off the seventh round?
All right, I'm going to go with the Air Max 90 homegrowns
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
and start round 8. I'm going to go with the Air Max Burst Slim Shadies.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Wow. What a great shoe. Who would have thought we would have an Air Max Burst on this
Yeah.
list?
Yeah. That was a sneaky pick there, Nick.
It was a very
Sneaky.
pick. Did those come out? Were those publicly released?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just had to. I knew that
There-
you would know.
There weren't too many of them, but they were publicly released. So.
Do you have a pair?
I used to have a pair, and I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
Fair enough.
Very good.
Love those stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he didn't tell his sad story. I told my sad story. That's
The cliff is much higher on my story, you know?
Oh,
it's true. It is true. Even just based on the pair alone, it is much higher.
Gotta have him on the podcast to hear that one.
Yeah, we'll have him on the podcast. We'll have a sad story podcast with Nick
Sad
Ingball.
story
I'm sure he
podcast.
has. I'm sure
Yeah.
he has a full
to
list.
brighten your Monday, tune
Yeah.
into this sad story podcast.
I feel like I'm probably the counterbalance to Mayor's 42 picks. Like my sad stories would be 42
no.
long in terms of like these kind of things. So
That'll be the next fantasy draft. The ones that got away.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one, right?
yeah, that is a good one.
All right, Mike D. No sad stories, but what's your pick? Make sure it actually came out this time.
Thank you. I'm going to go with the Air Max 95 CDG in the black and gray.
Oh, okay.
We're going recent. All right.
I want to jump in so bad because there's so many pairs that I want to pick, but I don't know if they're on people's lists, so I'm not going to say the names. But Chris, just by looking at it without actually saying anything, is there anything that's not on there that you can't believe is not on there?
One of my favorite, I can kind of believe because all these previous picks are quite solid. There is one pair that's really dear and close to my heart. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't make it on the list, though.
We'll do a excluded pair.
Right. Honorary
like a-
mention type
yes,
deals.
afterward for pairs that just barely didn't make the cut.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm sure Mayor can fill a whole podcast with pairs that did not make the cut, but what's going to make the cut in round 8 for you, Mayor?
Does it make good podcast if I just list Air Max? Like content people are hungry for?
Content is
2 hours
content.
later.
ASMR, though. It has to be ASMR.
Gotta whisper it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm going to get the right audience for that.
I'm not sure you want to.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
exactly. That audience is not the right audience anyway, so it's okay.
Wow.
Tell me all about it in the DMs. I'm going to go with the Air Max 1 Gray Safaris, another shoe I hunt for almost every day in my size.
Was that pair, are we referring to the one that was included on the Master Air Max 1? Is it part of the, this isn't a quiz, but I feel like it's on there.
Well, the Safari print from another shoe is on there. It's hard to tell whether it's from the Gray Safari or not. Probably yes.
Chris,
Right.
why are you laughing so aggressively?
I'm laughing because you're just naming random Air Maxes that haven't been picked yet.
Oh, shit.
That's poor etiquette, man. Or draft
I just
etiquette.
gave a really good one, too. Jew! What could be
Well,
your pick?
Good thing I wasn't paying attention, but
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna dial it back a bit and then go with the Obsidian, the OG ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
A solid pick.
Still a couple OG colorways left on
Yeah,
the board, too.
yeah.
John Ratner to end off the 8th round and start the 9th round. Oh, no, wait, Chris, do we need to pause between these 2 rounds?
We will pause.
We will
Get
pause
yourselves
after
ready.
Yes, we will pause.
Damn.
John, to end off the 8th round, what are you doing?
I think it's still available. Air Max 1 Atmos Safari. Still there?
The black
Well,
pair is
no,
available.
The regular pair?
the one that came out retro a couple years ago with the
The fuzzy toe box.
Oh,
Atmos Safari, right?
Or the original.
Yeah,
the
whatever.
original is available.
Yeah.
Right.
Oddly
Atmos
enough.
Safari.
Oh, it's-
Damn. That's a sleeper in the 8th round. Holy crap.
I took a gamble and it did not pay off.
So see, you didn't even divulge your strategy and still it was foiled. Look at that. You
Make
should
some
have just
trades.
So once
Um,
again,
Yeah. Chris,
we
go for it.
will do a slight pause. We're going to have another quiz question. Same rules, but this time we're taking it to the streets. You're allowed to, again, swap picks with someone for the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th round this time. right? Now, here is the question. Again, yell out Air Max if you've got it. What building is said to have inspired Tinker Hatfield's...
Air Max Pompidou Center in Paris.
Correct.
Nice.
Button.
All right, John, are you going to keep your picks or do you see something on the board you want to steal?
Ooh, I want to steal something, but I got to give something up, right?
That's
You
correct.
have to swap your pick.
Yes.
Swap your choice.
That's a tough part. Okay, Mike D, I'm going to steal your bacons. I'll give you... Oh, no, it has to be 6, 7, 8, right?
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ah! Oh, sorry, Mike. I'll give you something good back. I'll give you the
I
kid
appreciate it,
robots.
man.
I'm
I
going to
appreciate
take
it.
the bacon.
Oh, wow.
Kid robots.
No, you have to... Wait.
That's,
Okay.
I think we can allow that.
Right,
Oh,
right.
It's in the
Same
same
round?
block.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No,
It's good. It's good.
No, you're good.
sorry, Mike.
That's a good trade. Like,
Now it's sorry. Okay.
No, I mean, I picked. I mean, I didn't have to. I could have been nice like Jude, but no.
That's I appreciate it.
I thought for sure somebody's going to take my Clark Kent. So it would only be fitting that my all-time grail gets sniped.
Well, I figured you wouldn't mind the safaris, and I was eyeing those, but I actually sold my pair, so that would be wrong.
the thought that is going into all of this is just far beyond what it's worth. I love you guys. All right, John, to start off the 9th round, what are we doing?
Okay, definitely going with the favorite here. Air Max 1 Flyknit Red.
Wow.
Couldn't
Flying
have
it, Air
lived
Max
without it.
1.
Flying it. Nice.
And Jew Barry, your 9th round pick.
I'm gonna go with the Clot Kiss of Death.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice.
Which one?
Ooh.
The first one or the second one?
Mare.
The orange or the blue?
All the same.
Trying to school me. I'll go with the first one because I can't choose between the two.
Mare
That's
with
orange, right?
technicality. Yeah, orange. The technicality. The one that just
okay.
re-released, correct?
Yes.
Curious.
You're not just curious, Mare. We know what's going on here.
I gotta move some things on my spreadsheet.
I want the old bacons. I want the new ones. Okay?
Yeah. All right, Mare. Surprise us. What's going with your...
I think
your
you'll be
9th
surprised. I'm picking my favorite athlete. Has a shoe. I don't have it. It's the Air Max 97 Off-White Serenas.
Ooh.
Great
I like
choice.
that.
Great
I like
choice.
that.
That's a good one.
You don't have those?
No.
I knew you didn't have them. I just wanted to make you say it again.
Wow.
They could be not off white and it'd still be cool.
I
Welcome.
thought we
Yeah.
were friends.
That's so evil, man.
No one's friends during the draft. After the draft only.
We're not drafting.
Doesn't matter. Mayor, it's called
Technicality.
content. It's called content, Mayor. We didn't give you guys pick swaps to be nice. We need animosity here. Mike, give me some animosity. What are you choosing?
All right, animosity on the way. The Nike Air Max 1 Master.
He was listening.
Was the friends and family available to non-friends and family?
No.
Well, not the white one. I want the black one.
Yeah.
The white one was only available to Masters of
Friends.
Air, I think is what they called it.
Oh, yeah. That was cool.
I don't know how you get that on your resume, but congrats to the people.
I wasn't
who did.
available to record that day.
Nick, for the 9th round, what are we doing here?
All right, I'm feeling guilty because I haven't picked an Air Max 1, so I'm gonna pick
Ooh.
the Grand Piano Air Max 1s.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what that
I'm gonna
looks
have
like.
to pull up the Google machine for that one. No idea.
Mayor?
Yeah, Mayor, can you give us the history and release date of that pair?
I don't actually have that pair. But
How many-
It kind of looks like the Kid Robots, but like a little more white, like white, black, and pink.
How many PSIs in that air bubble?
It's got like patent, right?
Yeah. Patent and like I think it had like gold either laces or like logos or something too.
And the liner's pink.
Oh, okay.
Nick, I do have to say how impressive it is that you went 9 rounds without picking an Air Max 1. I think that deserves a gold star as well. That's kind of incredible.
It's because Mayor picked them all.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was definitely some that were on my list that were chosen, that just couldn't be chosen. So
Right.
All
I
right.
also just completely forgot some.
The preparedness levels varied for this draft, we can see. All right, Nick, the last pick for you in the first inaugural second fantasy sneaker draft, Air Max edition. What are you going with?
All right, I'm going to go with the Air Max 95 Stash colorway.
Ooh, great 10th round pick. Wow.
Very, very, very good.
Wow. Mike D, no pressure, but to round out your roster, what are we doing?
Yeah.
The stress is real.
How many do you have left, Mara? Because I have 3.
Like 20 left.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the Air Max 95 Freddy Kruegers.
Oh, wow.
Big fan of that shoe.
Great shoe. That was last year or the year
Yes,
before?
2020.
Yeah. Mayor, I'm sorry to tell you, but you only have one more pair
Only
to
one.
select. What are we
Just gonna
going
go out
with?
with a bang for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going with, I like gimmicks. I like extra stuff on my shoes. I like it to be a little bit loud. Look at everything I picked. I am picking the Air Max 95 Atmos Animal White.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe the pair I thought it was not selected by you, Mayor. We're going to have a talk after. But I can't say it yet. I think it, oh, my God. All right, Jew. What are we going with in the 10th round to round out your tapestry?
Oh, I know it.
Well, hoping it'll bring me luck, I'm going to go with the Pata Lucky Green.
Oh,
Yeah.
What shoe is that? Air Max
One.
1. Of course.
you
I'm
knew
just
that.
testing you guys.
Yeah,
Jeez, look at this spreadsheet here. This board is stacked.
insane.
It is.
All right.
No pressure, but you had the first overall and you have the last overall. Round us out here, buddy.
Come on,
I'm
John.
kind of surprised Nick didn't pick it, but probably because it's not allowed. We'll see. Nike Air Force Max Fab 5. We allowing that one?
Air Force Max. I don't even know what that shoe is.
The basketball shoes. So
Oh, I'm going to say
Max
not
in it.
allowed.
it's got the name Max. No, that doesn't.
Chris, what are you saying?
I
Basketball
think it's
shoe.
the force that's maximized and not
Yes.
the air.
I don't know.
I'm taking a stab at this, but yeah.
It's a basketball shoe. We'll
Right.
disqualify basketball shoes. I remember hearing that in the rules.
Oh, my goodness. John is not happy.
Well, I have a few others. I just
I'm
want
going to take it up with the committee.
Yeah, for real.
diversity's sake. You guys don't want any diversity. Okay. That was it. I mean, I need my full time, I think, here.
Oh, my God.
You want me to send you my list in the chat?
Oh.
Will it fit, or you have to send it separately?
just unzip it.
Lay
Send
sent
it as a
it to me. I already
zip file.
paid her. Lay sent it to me. I have your list already. I have all your lists.
Got someone on the inside.
I have everyone's. I'm going to go with the Air Max 1 Chili's.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
It's a great colorway.
Before
Wait,
we say
It's
anything,
chilies like
Oh.
what? Like Chile or chilies?
Chili,
Like the pepper.
Right.
like the
That's what I thought.
That's still not like the pepper, though.
What?
You're French, so it's okay.
That's not right?
In English, we use IE
I.
sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
for real?
I know it's a weird language.
I'm sticking with this. Screw you, Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto created English. You're correct. Chris, give me a pair that you're surprised did not make the list before I yell about a pair.
Well, one of my favorites is the Air Max 90 Tiger camo.
Yep, Atmos.
Yeah, I love that pair. Leather
Yeah.
guts.
Wore
Very
it
nice.
yesterday. It's so good.
Yeah, so good. That's it. I saw you wearing them and I was like, what's up?
With the white laces.
Not good enough.
White laces. I cannot believe that nobody chose the Air Max 1 Susans.
They're on my
Yeah.
list.
Oh,
That's a good one.
And I really thought that Mayor was going to choose them because I thought that we had a mutual understanding that those are one of the best Air Maxes
They're one of the
ever.
best.
Are you a fan of the cartoon? The
Never seen the movie.
Right. Okay.
Never.
The shoes are so weird. Like everything about them is weird. I love them.
Special
Yeah.
packaging, like details, quality. You guys are crazy. Anybody else in the chat? Anything that just kind of barely made it off of, or didn't make it on the board for you guys? Mayor, I know you have
Surprise.
a couple.
Let's let others go first.
Sorry, yeah. Drew, what was yours?
Drew,
Sorry?
go ahead.
I only have one, so you'll have plenty of time. It's just the Atmos Curry that I'm
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
didn't make the list.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
It's another great colorway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought of another one.
Go ahead, Mayor.
I would have picked the size What the Safaris, which I think is a great shoe.
Do you find that there's too much safari on the board, though?
Never too much Safari.
Right, okay.
Air Max.
Just checking.
You see all the Atmos on her list, right? There's no such thing as
I
too much
understand.
Safari.
Yes.
Mike, anything for you that just barely didn't make the list? You have a couple picks on your sheet left, I think.
Yeah, like one. I was gonna throw a little bit of a curveball and go with the Nike Air Griffey Max. It's a Nike
Right.
Air Griffey Max.
I think it's
Still
the
Air
Griffey
Max,
that's
right?
being maximized. No.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Zero on the list right now, everyone.
John's just waiting
John,
for them.
yeah.
Like,
Let him include it. Let him.
Let us know down below in the comments if you think we should have allowed the Griffey and the Air Force.
the Air Force Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
We'll
there
get it next time.
anyone's picks that you thought that, wow, that shoe should have come in way earlier?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
True.
Silver Bullet.
Silver
Yeah.
Bullet.
Oh, it's a good one. I mean, the Bacons. I'm surprised it went 5th round.
Yeah.
When
Especially because they're coming back out. I thought
Exactly,
they were
yeah.
going to be on everybody's
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
for
Well, I
sure.
think the hype's
Well,
down because it's
yeah.
coming.
If you guys haven't noticed, the actual board is a bacon color.
Oh
It
Nice.
is.
my gosh.
See what you
By the
did
way,
there.
this fantasy sneaker draft was sponsored by Nike Sportswear. Please check out Nike Sportswear on Instagram at Nike Sports.
Only
Not
one of
really.
us is cashing those checks.
I'm actually surprised that the Albert Heins weren't in the first round. Like that's a shoe
That
that
too.
was like,
Yeah.
if anybody knows sneakers and sees somebody with that shoe, it's like instant like drop
Your head
jaw,
falls
right?
off.
Yeah, yeah, like just
I would
Maybe-
lose my mind.
It's because no one has them, or no one that you know has them. And so they kind of like fall off. You know, you don't never imagine
Yeah.
you owning them, right?
Mhm.
Meredith doesn't have it, then they don't exist.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's a myth.
True.
Right.
Did anyone choose the newer Air Max 1 Para? I don't know because
That was next on my list.
Right.
with
It-
the
no, it
polka
didn't
dots
make
and
it.
the stripes.
No.
I'm just looking.
I would have obviously preferred the friends and family, but
Oh yeah.
I think that
No
no
swoosh?
swoosh.
I had the Air Max 90 Hyperfuse Independence Days, the navy and the reds. I
Yeah,
don't think
I'm surprised
Mm.
those weren't on there
The
somewhere.
they were
reds.
there.
Yeah.
They were
It is
hype.
on my list. Yeah.
And the yellow midsole, the Air Max Day Air Max 1s. I thought someone would pick that as a first.
Ah.
Yeah, that was
First
on.
favorite.
that
What
was
are we
on my
doing,
list,
people?
too.
Oh yeah, the Air Max Day. Oh damn.
Well,
We missed that one. We all did.
that was a great game, everyone. Thank you for joining us today and taking the time. Please, if you will, tell the people where they can find you on the socials. And if you have any special projects coming up, please let the people know as well. Let's start off with Mike.
You can get me at On Air with Mike D or at the Sneaker Podcast.
Whoop. John.
You can find me at Heads Ain't Ready on Instagram or Sneaker Dads is the podcast.
Jew.
Find me on Jewberry MTL on Instagram.
And Mayor.
You can find me at Hardy_girl on Instagram and watch the WNBA new season starting this summer.
Yeah.
nice.
And Nick.
You can find me at Nick Ingball on Instagram or at Sneaker History and at South by Sneakers. We have an event coming up with a bunch of people that you'll see here and a ton of other people from the sneaker community just talking about sneakers and what they do. So
Several
Hope you
other
join
more
us.
famous people. So don't only there is broader horizons. Don't worry.
And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast and True to Size on anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast and myself at Christopher.Chu. Lawrence, where can people find you?
You can find me at LDoggyStyles on Instagram, woof, or you can find me at Canada Got Soul on Instagram and on the True to Size podcast every Saturday morning at 5 a.m.
Join us next time for another exciting first inaugural sneaker draft. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.